Greetings students, welcome to this video lecture series on computer applications, lecture number 14, chapter number 4, part 4 of inserting images and links. In this video we will be covering internal links, linking on the same web page, significance of linking, sending email from browser, superscript and subscript. So internal links. As the word itself suggests, it's a type of linking in which pages within a single website are linked. You can look in the description and see the program straight away. I have mentioned the timestamps where you can click and see the program and it will be more clear. So linking on the same page. To create an internal link, we first specify the name of target location for identification purpose. So syntax for the target fragment is anchor tag, and you specify name equals name is attribute. So you specify the name of the target fragment and you write it under the double quotes, and then these three dots over here will be visible for the user to see. Then we use another anchor tag. It is used to create a link to the target fragment. So here in the ahref hyperlink reference, we will mention hash and target fragment name, whichever we will give it. So target fragment name, say for example, we have taken example of an image of milk in our program. So we have given the target fragment name milk and we have given its reference over here as hash milk. Linking other pages into a website, so keeping all the HTML files in the folder so as to avoid the absolute URL. So we keep all the files, HTML files, in one folder and then we link them together by the usage of hyperlinks. So we basically create a home page and then we give the links of other documents in that home page. We will see the example of this. In anchor tags, we give the hyperlink reference of other pages. As a homework, I would like you all to write about the significance of linking in your notebooks, and we have seen quite a bit about linking in previous lecture as well. So we have discussed in detail as well what are the significance of linking. So I want you to do this homework. Okay students, so in this tutorial we will see the usage of internal linking. We will see how it works. Now we will make usage of two attributes of the anchor tag. So first is name, to which we will be referencing. Suppose there is a big web page and we want to see the image of milk in that web page, which is at the bottom of the web page. So we do not need to search the whole web page. Rather, we will click on a link that will take us directly to that image of milk in the web page. So name is let us suppose milk. So this is the target fragment, and we can insert the address of an image over here also. So this is the address of image. Now we need to create a link, hyperlink. Href equals. Now we will use hash milk, and name of the link would be. We can insert a lot of line breaks over here. Copy them, paste them, so that the milk appears at the bottom of web page. So the link is, as soon as the body starts, the link is at the very top, and the milk actually, click here for milk, link is at the top, and the milk is actually at the bottom of the page. Right. Save it. Internal. So this is our document. Click on it, and you'll be able to see, click here for milk. The milk is nowhere to be seen, and you can directly go, you see this scroll bar over here. You can either read the whole of the web page, in this case it is empty, and if you simply click here for milk, you will be directed to the bottom of the web page where we have inserted this image. So in the same web page, this is one web page, and we have used this link as an internal link within the same web page to a section where milk is visible, where we have added the image of milk. By simply clicking on it, we can save the time for scrolling, and we'll reach the bottom of the page as soon as we click. Next, we will see how we can add more pages to the website. If we are creating a website, we will require more than one pages. So here is the location of all the HTML we have created so far. So you can see this is the address, and here we have more than one HTML file. So these are a lot of HTML documents which we have created so far in our course. So each of them will open a separate HTML web page. Now if I bring this all together in one website known as Learning HTML, and I give the links, the hyperlinks of all these created HTML document, we will be able to navigate through all of the web pages from one home page. Let us see example of this. Clear this. Alright, so these four are the web page HTML document that we want to include in our website. These are previously created in the tutorials which we have already seen. So border.html, first our first program, first html.html, internal linking which we just created, and the chat Jake and Julia which we saw. So we will add these one by one. In href we will give reference to the document that we have created. Let us just copy this. Alright, open the internal.html in the browser. So here we can see these are separate web pages. They are appearing one after another. For example, the our first HTML program. We can go back to our main home page, and this was our border program, usage of border. This was our chat that we made, and this was the internal linking document. So these are the examples. We can make this a listed, make these listed in unordered or ordered list over here by simply using OL or UL. Save it again. So now it appears in ordered list. So this way we can link the web pages in one single home page. Right. Next is superscript and subscript. So the superscript is actually, as we can see directly in the example. So this small 2 over here, the which represents the power of this 2, and this 8 over here, which represents the power of 5, and these are used as a superscript. So there we use the sup tag, and it is used to make the text elevated slightly above the baseline, as we can see over here, so that it appears smaller and towards the up upside of the normal character. So the syntax is very straightforward. You write anything between sup tag and then close it with the closing sup tag. Similarly, the subscript is actually this small 2 over here you must have seen in H2O CO2. So this is small 2 or whatever you want to write in a similar manner. In subscript, you can make use of the sub tag and close it with the closing sub tag. We can even send emails via the usage of HTML document. So we simply need to mention the mail to attribute in the anchor tag, and it is used to serve the purpose of sending emails through a website. The mail to value when used along with an email address in href attribute of anchor tag will create a link. So this link when clicked by the user will open the default email client. We will see example of this as well. Okay, students, we will now look at this example of using mail to attribute. So in this example, what we have basically done is if we have taken the example of suppose we want to return our book to the librarian. So what we can do is just look at this line in the body of this HTML document, and we can see only this line is doing all the work. So as you can see, we start with the anchor tag and we write href equals to double quotes, then we write mail to colon, then this is the recipient's email address. I have taken a hypothetical email address and this is the recipient, then it is separated by a question mark. After question mark we write the subject equals, and in single quotes we write the subject, then finish it with the double quotes and close it with the angular tag. Then this contact library will be visible to the user, and finally we close it with the closing tag of the anchor. Only this much is required. Then we save the HTML document, and this is the program. We see contact library. Click on contact library and our default email client will be open, which is in this case it is Gmail. So we can see the email, we have accessed the email via the HTML program, and you can see the subject is written here as book return, and this is the recipient address which we filled over here, mail to librarian@rps.com. Additionally, you can write whatever you have to write over here, and then you can click on this send button. So that is all for this example. You can write your paragraph about whatever you have to mail, and then you can click on send button. So that is all in this example.